Well, what's up again there, guys? Brian here, the 3TopicsGamer, and we have a pretty fantastic moment to share with you guys today because as of today, January 16th, 2020, today marks the 8-year anniversary that I officially started my channel. Now, technically, the first video I uploaded didn't happen until a few days after that, but today does mark the day it became an official channel. And I have to say, it has been an incredible 8 years. A lot of major changes. I would say this first year going as 3TopicsGamer was actually pretty good. It was definitely a much better year than the last year that I was calling myself 3Topics Reviewer. And I think in terms of just approaches, I think I've found a good heading in terms of how I want to push forward with the channel, and I think that's all good. And just a number of major equipment changes are coming too, which should take place probably over the next week or two, so keep your eyes out for that. And I spent a good while talking to a few other people and asking ideas of what we could do to celebrate the 8th year anniversary, and no one really gave me any really major ideas, so I kind of had to just do a lot of brainstorming, and I figured, you know, what's a good way to celebrate, and I guess something that we could do that I haven't shared with anybody, nobody knows that this video exists, but I figured, you know what, in moments of celebration, we should all kind of enjoy just, I don't know how to say it, enjoy our time together or reveal some things. And that's why I feel it's necessary that we look back and just see how far as a person I have come, or as a YouTuber that I have come, over the past 8 years. So for this particular video, I am going to react to what is without a doubt the single most embarrassing video I've ever done. Nobody knows this video exists until now. I don't think anyone has ever seen this video before. And believe it or not, it was actually a video that I filmed really during my first year of doing the channel. But for whatever reason, I hated it. I even left the bloopers in there. And I redid it, and I did a much more traditional style. I think the video was better, but this particular video is by far the worst video I've ever made. It's the most embarrassing I've ever done, and it pretty much established why I tried not to do like skits or really try to add any comedy into my video, because I'm just absolutely horrible, and I can guarantee that a lot of you are going to be laughing. I know I haven't seen this video in like 5 years, but I still have it. It's on YouTube. It's just unlisted, and I was just thinking, you know what? Let's have a little bit of fun for this particular episode, because I've actually looked at the last number of times I actually did an anniversary video, and they seem pretty standard. So I figured this time we just change things up a bit, and we do something a little bit fun, and it gets a chance to see you guys really at my absolute craziest. And I promise you guys are gonna look at this and be like, Brian, what the hell were you thinking? And I think even I'll be saying, what the hell was I thinking? Now, before I start the video, I just want to give you guys a little bit of context. Now, during my very first year of doing YouTube, I was doing this series called Batman Month, and basically it was just me reviewing just a bunch of Batman movies, both live action and animated movie, and it was leading all the way up to the release of The Dark Knight Rises, which came out obviously in 2012. Now, when it came to doing my Batman and Robin review, I thought that, well, because of just how the reputation that movie has, it would be funny if you know, I tried to be a little bit funny, because that movie, I think it's fantastic. I mean, it's a bad movie, but it makes for an excellent drinking game, and it's just like you know, they were going just all out crazy. And I think that Batman and Robin is one of the greatest things that has ever happened to the Batman franchise, because if that hadn't happened, you know, we never would have gotten the Dark Knight trilogy. So I think that's a fair trade. So for this particular video, I thought it would be a good idea to dress up like Batman, and I don't know, try to pull off a Christian Bale Batman voice. And I'm sure some of you guys would think is like, wait, you try to do a Batman voice? And I was like, yes. So I'm gonna play the video. You're gonna watch it with me. We're gonna react at the same time. And please feel free to leave your insults in the comment section, because I'm sure some of you people are going to be asking me whether or not I was high or drunk or just stupid Because I know I'll be asking myself that same question. Just remember, at this point, I think I'm still 21. So this was definitely within my first year of the channel, and this is why I don't try doing comedy sketches anymore. So please join me, and hopefully you guys will be able to enjoy the horror with me. So the video shall start now. Hello again, Brian here at 3TR, and I am stating right now that I will not be reviewing Batman and Robin. You know what's funny about this? I'm going to give that honor to a man who has been tortured by this movie more than I ever could. So please,
oh dear,
share a moment and support him in his time of need as he goes into the horrors and tortures of Batman and Robin.
Oh dear.
You know, I just now noticed, I don't know why the heck I had Demolition Man in the back, but I also missed this intro. I don't know why I deleted it. I've been looking for this throughout all my, files, and I can't find it. I'm upset I deleted it, but oh god, this intro. Here it goes. Prepare yourself. You guys better get ready.
And I'm here at 3TR, and here's my review of Batman and Robin. Why so serious? Have you seen this guy off the Abomination? Whatever.
Oh my god.
I already got your ass in jail.
I remember.
Here we go. Batman and Robin was released in 1997.
And I was using cuts too.
And a somewhat decent cast of Chris O'Donnell, Arnold Schwarzenegger, Uma Thurman, and George Clooney. But unfortunately for
I missed that
Clooney,
shirt though.
It ruined my character, so I'm coming after you.
Oh Jesus Christ!
The plot isn't even worth talking about. All you need to know is these specific facts. I cannot use a Batman voice. Mr. Freeze wants to save his wife. Uma Thurman is in love with plants. Barbara Gordon.
This has got to be torture for you guys, because this is for me.
Is a whiny little bitch. And you know the only cure to a whiny little bitch is a batarang to the head. On a personal level, this movie has broken my heart harder than the death of Jason Todd, and I know that many of my fans felt the same way. However, Mr. Schumacher did have to give us a pretty elaborate apology, which I and many of the fans have forgiven him for. And that thanks to Mr. Christopher Nolan for giving me 2 really awesome movies.
Even back then I acknowledged that was the good follow-up to this.
After all this, I would have to give this movie a personal 3 out of 10. Just for the fact.
I think that's what Batman would give it. I would give it much higher than that,
if you would excuse me, I need to get my ass back to the gym, because I feel that Bane is going to be one hell of a challenge, and I need to get back into shape. If you like this review, please like, comment down below, and subscribe to my friend Brian up top. And like always, thank you for watching this video, and please join me July 20th and watch me as I battle Bane for Gotham City. Thank you, and have a fantastic day.
Okay, that was, without a doubt, the single most painful 2.5 minutes ever. My god. I am so glad this is unlisted. I'm hoping not too many people see this anniversary video. Oh god. And I left the bloopers in here, so I'm afraid if it gets worse, so... Oh yeah.
This movie came out in 1997 and has the somewhat okay cast of George Clooney playing me, Batman. Chris O'Donnell, I'm sorry. I'm Batman.
Oh, why was I thinking?
And here's my torture review of Batman and Robin. Why so serious? Have you seen this god-awful abomination? It makes me look like
I cannot do comedy to save my life.
It's the sequel to Batman Forever, which was an awesome movie. And I, Batman, am played by George Clooney with returning cast of Chris O'Donnell as my sidekick.
I don't know if my brother's gonna see this anniversary video. I don't even.
Uma Thurman as
my God, I'm 20.
I'm the into Batgirl.
I am the most embarrassing 22-year-olds on the planet.
Was released in 1997 and stars the decent cast of Chris O'Donnell, Arnold Schwarzenegger, Uma Thurman. However, George Clooney ruined my
I don't even think any video I've ever worked on since then took these And then
Hell.
I forgot to plug it up.
Now the flaws in this movie are endless. From me having bat nipples to Mr. Freeze's dialogue being nothing but ice puns, there's absolutely nothing I can think of that could make this movie even somewhat satisfying. The only good thing about it is that R. Kelly actually sings a pretty decent song.
Oh dear, R.
On a
Kelly,
personal
man.
level, this movie has broken my heart more than the death of Jason Todd ever could. But as bad as this movie is, Mr. Schumacher did give me a pretty elaborate...
It was a good apology. Oh God. Oh. Oh dear God. I think it's safe to say I have come a very, very long way. Please do not hold back on your comments down below, because this was, yeah, this is torture. Yeah. So I think that's how I'm going to conclude this 8th year anniversary. I very much am looking forward to everything I plan to do leading up to my 9th anniversary next year. Maybe I'll have a few guests. Maybe I'll be somewhere else. Maybe I'll be on vacation. Maybe I'll probably be in a different location. But yeah, you better get your laughs at now, because I think I need to go cleanse my soul of that abomination. As for what I was thinking at the time, I don't know. I was dumb and young, and I don't know what to think. So that will conclude the 8th year anniversary. I hope you guys have had a laugh, laughing at me, laughing alongside me, and enjoying this horror. And if you like this video, feel free to give it a... I'm curious if I should tell you guys to give it a thumbs up, because if you give it a thumbs up, it might go on your social media pages, and if more people see it, that might ruin me. I don't know. I'll let you guys pick. But heck, if you're new to the channel and you're looking forward to all the crazy content that we will be uploading in 2020, please press the subscribe button, because remember, every subscription does help us get close to our goal. And if we do happen to reach our goal, then you guys know exactly what will be coming back in 2021. So until then, thank you guys for watching. I want to thank all of you guys that have been watching me over the years, and I hope you will continue to watch me for years to come. And like always, thank you guys for watching. You're awesome, and I'll see you next time.